Hello, welcome to your exercise program. Today I need to recover. I'm feeling a little stiff and sore and blah, blah, blah. We could just complain and complain. So let's focus on some yoga / stretching. You call it whatever you want because it's your workout. Come with me. We're going to do it sitting in the chair the whole time. See you soon. I purposely have the camera so you could see my feet too. So take your feet, whether they're in the shoes or barefoot, spread out your toes, lift your toes up, and then purposely place pinky toes down, next toes down. Was it this little piggy went to the market toes? That whole thing. And then you could always like flat foot it. Do you see how I have no space right here? But I want you to raise the space up. This is a good time. What happens as we get older or wear the bad shoes, actually some kids are born with it too. We just have that flat foot. There's no shock absorption there. The ligaments get overstretched here. Let's really use the muscles. There's a lot of muscles that run here that insert underneath the healthy arch. So let's focus in on the arch today. Belly into spine. We're sitting our hips and our knees either level with each other or raise your hips up just a little bit. Sometimes that also helps if you don't have the flexibility if you sit on a pillow. Just a little bit to lift your hips a little higher than your knees. So see how I'm sitting with my shoulders? Don't. Let's lift our shoulders up, back, and then down. Well, we're there now. So I'm trying to glue all this. I'm taking this part of my chest and bringing it up, out towards you and then lifting it. I'm trying not to just bring like the girls that way. I'm trying to broaden right here. Guys that are watching, you have no girls to bring forward, right? So you're going, what? Take your chins now, chin, and make the chins. Take the tabletop and all the way back. So that is our foundation. Notice how the knees as well are at the hips and they kind of fit along the shoulders. Don't go in the knock knee, don't go out. Try to keep it level. Replant your feet if they have gone like mine. Lift up your arches. And so we're gonna hold there. So all this is nothing. Let's lift our arms as we inhale, trying to keep our shoulders pinned downward too. Inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. Watch those triple chins. We wanna see those awful looking selfie chins, but the good ones for our necks. Inhale, and exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale and exhale. If you watch the breathing video, what I'm trying to think of is taking this area, expanding it like I'm the inside of a balloon. I'm trying to blow up my whole thing. As I inhale and then exhale. And that's when you shrink it down. Let's go one more. Inhale, lift your arms up. Hold one arm up, one arm just allow down, and exhale and rest. Turn the shoulder that's up, the hand that's up, back just a little bit. I don't want you forward at all. You can keep your arm here, or you could do whatever you want with the arm. I could describe it all you want. It's up to you. Sitting up nice and tall though, the hand that is lowered, I want to pull down, down, down. So you feel a stretch and a tension on those muscles. And then allow more tension as you bring your upper armpit up to the sky and then down. If you're feeling cramping in your torso, elongate your body. Ooh, that's a big difference, huh? Looks like I grew like 4 inches. You may keep your chin back and tucked. You may rotate up to your hand or down to the ground. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, drop the one that was up. So staying like this, we've blabbed. Do what you want with your upper arm. Take that bottom arm though and really, really, really pull that shoulder down. Try to get your fingertips onto the ground. Allow this shoulder on the upper side to rotate back just a little so you're in a very straight plane. Do your chins, lift your parts that are touching the chair that shouldn't be up. We didn't mention those. Those are what we'll call your elevator. That'll be our key words. In case the kids come in. Shoulders away from ears. Pull that fingertips further to the ground as you rotate up and over. Allow your head to go whichever way, but try to keep the chins. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring your arms into the cactus, the saguaro cactus look, or the I'm getting raw, please don't shoot me look. And we're gonna pull our shoulder blades together, try to get the elbows behind you as much as you can. Belly into spine, lift up and over the beach ball. Save your neck by trying to bring your chin down towards your chest. And hold here. This can be a very scary, uncomfortable position. It could also be hard on the neck, so gather up your neck, bring it down towards your chin. What I want to focus on is that we can breathe through our uncomfortableness. This is when we practice, because when we go out into the world, we're wearing the masks, many of us, to help us, other people, all right, so we don't give them our germs. And so this is a good way to focus. Inhale, lift up your arms. Exhale, bring your hands through heart center. Rolling down, 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 down. Into a little ball. Try to get your head between your thighs. Your hands closer to the ground. And just relax for a minute. I'll count you back up when it's time to get up. Allow the feel of your low back getting stretched, your neck getting stretched. If you're not touching your stomach toward your thighs, neither am I. If it's uncomfortable, you can use a pillow though. We're gonna do for 3 breaths, trying to expand the hula hoop. Inhale, expand, or your water balloon, your balloon inside you. And then exhale, shrink your hula hoop or your balloon in. Inhale. And exhale. One last time. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your hands to your thighs. Inhale as you slowly roll yourself back up to the top. When you're up at the top or when you need, exhale. So gather yourself. That was a lot of on your head below your knees. If you're feeling a little woozy or something, or it takes a while, hold it. Hold just a sitting posture, or don't go down the next time as far. Inhale, lift your shoulders up, down your back, and all the way to the down, down, down. Inhale, lift your shoulders up. As you exhale, back and then down. Last time, inhale, up, back, and down. Sitting up nice and tall. Remember your arches. I feel like telling my arches, why are you getting so lazy? Inhale, lift your arms up. Get all your parts nice and taut. And exhale, lower them down. Inhale, lift up. Keep one arm up, one arm down. And work your way to the side. Shoulders away from ears. If you're feeling that cramp, lift your torso up and over. Like think about a giant beach ball. If you guys have foam rollers at home, that idea. Inhale, lift that arm up. Exhale, drop to the other side. Remember, lift up and over your beach ball. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, cactus your arms back. We're going to hold for a few breaths. I'm not going to cue these. You go at your own. Last breath for all of us. Inhale, lift your hands up. Exhale, bring your hands through heart center and gather at your thighs. Let's start to roll our chin. Actually, let's do an inhale. And then an exhale as we start to shrink our belly, shrink down and roll yourself into that ball. Again, we'll stay here for a few breaths. I'll cue you when we're tight coming up. Take the stretch. Last breath. Place your hands on your thighs. Inhale as you roll on up. And then exhale whenever you need or when you reach the top. Super. Let's work on a little bit of neck motion. My Antoinette's out there who's sewing masks, and she mentioned that she can use some neck stuff. So can I, Miss Antoinette. Let's bring our shoulders up, behind us, and then down. Belly to spine, lift your parts, lift your arches again. So our chins are tucked way back, and I love the word chins. I've always had chins, no matter how little I was. They've always been there. Bring your ear. Well, we're going to pretend that we're getting somebody's lifting our head first up and then to the side. So ear down to shoulder, not shoulder up to ear. Do not try to impress anybody with your neck range of motion. I have none, so that's it. What I do want is make sure that the opposite shoulder doesn't crawl up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reach underneath my chair just a little bit with my hand to kind of gather it. Staying with our chins tucked back, our ear close to our shoulder. Let's now gaze down at the ground at possibly a 45-degree angle, and then you'll feel a different stretch in your neck. Watch your posture, sit up nice and tall. We're gonna just breathe it out for 2 more breaths. And last breath for me. Go at your pace. Inhale, bring your head back to center, and exhale. Let's regroup. Are you feeling your posture muscles just dying? I am. So let's bring your shoulders up, back, and down. Keep them there, belly to spine. Lift your elevator. Lift your arches. Listen to my throat. One good neck stretch and my throat's dying. Let's bring our other ear down to that shoulder now. Keep the triple chins going. And now let's take the other arm, and I'm going to gently hold under the chair. Maybe you need to cue yourself too. Again, think about somebody's pulling your head up and then over, like over a little tennis ball or something. I've talked to a few people recently that have had that intubation, and they've told me that their necks, their throats aren't sounding the same. But I've been watching their posture as they're talking to me. A lot of it has that forward neck posture, that motion. If we were designed to be balanced, if your head's that far out, think about all the internal organs and structures inside that have to be kinked too. I'm just a baker for these people now, so I just smile and listen. Some of them I've told them to come join us to exercise, so we'll see if we hear from them. Okay, staying with our shoulder, our neck toward our shoulder, our chins are made. Let's go at a 45-degree angle. And let's just hold it. Nice and breath. Do your full breaths in and out. It's funny, just sitting today is a workout. Do you ever have those days? Just sitting properly, I should say. It's a lot to think about. Let's come on back up and relax. Coming to the side, I'm going to come in the front so you see. I'm dropping one leg off the chair. To me, it's in the front. My knee is coming down. The goal is my knee, my hip, and my shoulder to be in a line. That's the goal. That will always be my goal. We'll see if it ever happens. What I don't want to do is get it that way by overarching my back. So I'm taking my stomach muscles and I'm trying to gather them so I just have a gentle spine, and then I really feel the stretch in my thigh muscle, the front of my thigh muscle. So setting yourself up there, we're going to hold this posture. If you want to join along with me, I'd like to inhale and lift my arms up to the sky, pull my shoulder blades down my spine so I look, for me, I look more like goal in soccer. Or we could put them in front, which adds a little bit of weight and resistance. Or you could bear hug. You do what you want. Because why? It's your workout. I'm going to keep in front to see if I could work on the stabilization of my posture muscles. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, keep your legs if you can where they are. So wherever you are. And then twist around your torso to that side with the knee that's twisted. So I'm forward, obviously, pardon me, but my knees are one way. I'm trying to open my chest. If I could, like a full 90-degree turn. No matter where, lower your shoulders away from your ears, belly into spine, lift the parts up. Most importantly though, is try to figure out how to breathe in this. Bring your chins, make some double chins, triple chins, and hold. So I want you to know that today is a lazy spot. This hand's resting on the counter. I'll try to lift it up. My friend Roberta sent me the Shirley Temple meme of her laughing, and so I feel like doing that now. Roberta, I'm cheating. The whole world can see. Inhale, reach forward. And exhale, lower the front hand down onto the front thigh. And then raise your other arm. So you can use the forearm to pull back that leg. You can use it just on the chair for balance. You can try to spin your chest more open up to the sky. My shoulders aren't feeling it today with my arm up. If yours are, keep it up. Pull your shoulder down and away from your ear and then down your back. I am just going to allow them, well, not to grab my behind because that's just weird on camera. So I've tucked the back of my palm, my hand in, and I'm going to just kind of hold it there. Still trying to incorporate my shoulders into the motion though. I'm trying to get my stomach muscles cued in. So we're tightening them and then we're trying to spin open our torso. If you're feeling it like I am, more on your thigh, that's kind of natural. If you're not feeling it on your thigh, then tighten up your stomach muscles more. You probably pulled yourself into an arch. Inhale, back up and open, and then exhale, we're going the reverse. We're dropping the back arm down onto that thigh or onto the chair. The goal is not to fall off the chair. Keeping our chest toward the side, lean back. So you're feeling a side body, kind of front of the side body. If you're not feeling anything, tighten your stomach muscles again. You can look up at your arm, looking gracefully, or down. Make the chins no matter what, please. Inhale back up to center, and then come back to forward. So we're going to regroup the other way. What time are we at? Oh my goodness, 19 minutes. Yes! I'm going to come forward just because then I'm consistent. But you'll want to go the other leg that was sitting comfortably. We're turning that one down now. So we're bringing that knee underneath our hip, underneath our shoulder, and then see where I'm talking to you, how my ear is not over my shoulder? We want to pull it back. Belly into spine, lift your elevator parts. Again, if you're not feeling anything in here, chances are good that you're not tightening your lower stomach muscles and you're allowing the arch in the spine. Inhale, you can lift your arms up or out to the side or bear hug. No matter what, take your shoulders though and pull them back, 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 and then down. And hold as long as we hopefully did on the other side, which felt like 20 minutes, 22 minutes. How are you doing? Are you breathing? I was forgetting to breathe. Let's breathe in and out. Inhale, keep your legs where they are, spin your chest out and open toward that drop leg, and exhale. Staying in this position, I was trying to figure out which's better for my feet. We want our chest, the goal would be our chest is 90-degree angle from our knees that are in the hips that are in one direction. Belly into spine, parts are lifted. We're using our abdominal muscles to spin us, shoulders away from ears, and make those triple chins because they're just pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Let me read. I'm being that teacher that tells you what to do, and then I'm not doing anything. And then you're going to watch me faint. That's a lovely vision, huh? Let's hold for a few more breaths, pulling your shoulders away from your ears, rotating them down. Good. Inhale, reach forward, and exhale, drop that arm down onto the front thigh. You can lift your other arm up, shoulders away from ears, chest is open, or I'm going to drop mine behind me, resting it on the small of my back or on my chair. The goal of this again is we're going to breathe. Our belly muscles are going to help open us up. The arm that's resting on the front thigh could either be pushing it outward behind you, or it could be helping you spin your chest open. Make the double, triple chins. Our goal also is to get our knees staying in one direction and our chest staying in the other. How are you feeling? It's hard to breathe, huh? I think we're even. Inhale, bring your arms back up. And exhale, lower the back arm down onto the back thigh or hold onto your chair. And lift your arm up, the front arm upward. Again, the knees and the hips are one direction. Our goal is to still have our chest toward us and then kind of leaning back. Tighten your stomach muscles so you feel a side body stretch a little and the front stomach muscles a little. Double, triple chin, shoulders away from ears. Did you see how I became a no neck Stacy? I wish you guys were close to me and that you could just shoot me with a water gun every time that I do something so horrible. Ooh, Twinkie guns. Wouldn't that be fun if somebody fed me Twinkies all day? Yeah. Actually, I like that. Am I allowed to say Hostess cupcakes? I guess so, since I said Twinkies, huh? I do love Hostess cupcakes. Okay, well, now that I've shopped for my virtual junk food, let's get out of this pose. Inhale, come on back up, and exhale, come closer to the center again. Sitting up nice and tall, let's gather one leg forward, and then sneak the other way. No, let's just do one leg forward. Sit up tall, elevator into spine. Let's keep this elongated. Our neck is pulling upward, elongated, chins are back. Shoulders up and behind you and then down. Flex your foot towards your head as much as you can while you keep this posture. As you keep this posture now, see if you can, how far up you can lift that heel from the ground. As you can see, I feel successful even though it's an inch off the ground too, because I feel the strengthening in my thigh. I feel that I'm capable of holding good posture. And then let's lower that one slowly and bring it back to flat, or your knee, your foot right under your knee. Get that arch again in your foot if you've lost it like I have. That poor little foot. They do so much all day. Bring the other foot forward while you can still maintain your posture. Nice and tall. Flex your foot towards your head. When you've got that posture held, lift that foot up. Breathing would be good. I feel like you guys aren't breathing. Maybe I feel like I'm not breathing and I see floaters in my head. I was pretty good. I've restrained from my giggles for quite a few minutes now. I can't see anything though. My glasses have fogged up. I don't know what time it is. I don't know this music to cue. I know nothing. Yo no sé nada. That's what I've learned. Bring that foot back down and then come to the center again. Fantastic. Okay, I am going to snoop first. We're at 26 minutes. Boy, am I going to need glasses again soon. That if I can't see those numbers. 5 weeks ago, I was seeing them a lot better. Let's lift now one leg up and cross it on front. You can cross it high here. You can cross knee to knee, or you can wrap down here. The goal is that we sit up nice and tall though. That's always the goal. Actually, I'm gonna do this because I rarely do this with anybody. So now so I've crossed one leg. We're gonna inhale, elongate, and then I wanna twist tall. So I'm using, my knees are staying forward. I am using my leg to help me kind of spin toward the leg that's crossed on top. Keeping these postures now, I want to bend that leg, I want to bend at my hip joint to come down a little. So I feel a little bit of a stretch in my outer thigh of the leg that's crossed on top. I'm still feeling like somebody's in my head pulling my spine long, and my neck is level, and then I'm still trying to get those chins. So it's a good stomach muscle workout at the same time. Inhale and bring yourself up, and exhale, come toward the center. Cross the other leg in front of you. Sit up nice and tall, elevator parts. You can, again, like I said, this way, this way. I'm gonna stay this way to show that it can be done. And I think this is what my body is happy about right now. So, inhale, and then exhale, rotate around toward the leg that's crossed on top. Sitting up nice and tall though. I'm using my hands to kind of pull my chest up and open toward the side, bellies into spine. Shoulders, like I said, away from ears. Really think about somebody elongating you. Like is it Jolly Green Giant? What if he was holding you by your head only and he was gonna scalp you, but your scalp, you use great shampoo and conditioner, so it never fell off. But your neck is feeling longer, your spine is feeling longer. That's the sensation I want. Staying up tall, hinge at your hip now and come forward a little. So you're feeling a little bit more of a stretch in the thigh that you're facing. Make sure you have those double, triple chins. I just realized for my hip patients, this is crossing your legs. So if you're still brand new at it, your doctor said no crossing, please shoot. I should have done that beforehand. I'm sorry. I hope you guys have been drilled what to do and what not to do. Let's come back up with an inhale Exhale and cross your arms. No, and cross your legs. I'm laughing because can you imagine coming to me and then I'm asking you to do something with your legs, but I'm pointing to your arms? Yeah. Let's finish off. I think it's been a day. Inhale, lift your arms up. And exhale. Inhale one more time, lifting your arms up. As you exhale, bring your palms toward each other and then lower slowly down to your heart center. Reestablish a nice sitting posture. Wiggle out your toes again, then pinkies all the way to big toes. Lift your arches, lift your elevator. Knees should not be turned in or out. Belly toward the spine. Let's lift our shoulders up, away from us, and then down. And now let's make those chins. Pull back your chins. Now try to breathe, huh? Let's just sit for a moment. Think about inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last time, inhale and exhale. I hope it's not the last time. Breathe for years and years and years and years and years. Please breathe. I do want to thank you as we're sitting with good posture for joining me on this journey of exercise and good health and well-being and taking time for yourselves. I'm a mom of four. That classic mom of four. And then I started to do these exercises and realized my kids could care less if I'm gone for a half an hour. But maybe you'll find the inner peace too, that you feel better and you walk back into your day, feeling proud of yourself. From my open heart to yours, namaste.